Hey, what's going on YouTube? And welcome back. This is Michelle. Please don't forget to press that like and subscribe button so you can stay updated with all my latest and current videos. So today I wanted to just go over a few of my Hype investments, my high yield investment platform, well, lending platform investments. And I also wanted to go over some recent news. I know I'm probably late as hell, and it's a couple days old, but I'm just going to go over just a few things briefly. And I just wanted to talk about some of the hype programs and, in regards to lending platforms and, how I feel about what's going on. So, BitConnect. We are going to talk about BitConnect because BitConnect is the main one in the spotlight right now, in the spotlight. And everybody's like up in a tizzy over what's going on. Well, I'm just going to give you my opinion on what I think is happening. And this is going to be interesting. So let me read the update on what's been going on with BitConnect. But first, right, if you don't already know, this is what happened. So a few days ago, BitConnect went down, and these guys were doing some site upgrades. So when they came back, they added a captcha onto their website. Now I want to just let everybody know, if you haven't noticed already, all of the lending platforms, the hype programs, and everybody, they all have now all of a sudden starting to add these captchas, these double captchas and everything. Listen, these guys get paid off of every time we click. Those are money making situations. Like, you can add captions to anything. Those are ways to make money. They're not for security. They're there to make money. So BitConnect came back. They had the caption thing that you had to fill out like 4 times if you were using the Chrome browser, depending on what browser you were using. Then they came well, the interest rate started getting lower. It was just really weird the past couple days. Then they made an announcement. They actually had an announcement last week that they were going to do a new ICO called BitConnect X that originally was $5 a token, but then shot up to $50 a token. So it got people wondering. And then yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, on the 16th, they did an immediate, all of a sudden, out of the blue, capital release. They didn't announce it to people. They didn't announce or say anything. They kind of sort of did the capital release and then announced it to people kind of at the last minute. So people had to make a mad dash for the website. But the website was locked up and it crashed and it was locking people out, and they were saying it was a DDoS attack. To me, that was all planned. What they did is they converted people's USD that they were paying out into BitConnect tokens. And then they made a statement about, they were basically helping people. They felt as though they were helping people out, blowing smoke up people's asses. It's crazy. It's just kind of, it's an epic move, as if I can say it really is, as far as from a business aspect. That's a way to keep investors down, because why would they pay us out in Bitcoin? They'll be losing paying us in Bitcoin. So what they did is, instead of allowing us to convert, what they did is they purposely closed the internal exchanges so you couldn't convert to USD, and they locked everybody into BitConnect tokens. So everybody was making a mad dash to go and cash them out, which caused the price to drop down to like between $5 and $40. So right now the price is around $34, right? So they came back and said they were going to honor the price at the last, market price, which is like $3 to $161. And now they're making another update, right? And this is the update. So, BitConnect update regarding the changes to lending and exchange functions. So this was done on the 17th. So, dear community members, the current BCC price is a direct result of us releasing all of our members' coins at one time. We will do our best to honor the value of BCC as close to what it has been holding during the past several months. At this time, we are closing the lending platform only. The BCC exchange will work as usual from tomorrow, and the wallet service will remain operational to hold your BCC on the website. For the next 10 days, we are allowing members outside of the USA to participate in the BitConnect X ICO with the Bitcoin token valued at $150. This is to support existing coin holders and give the BCC coin some initial stability after the recent events. We are launching a new superior system as an exchange that will support several cryptocurrencies as soon as possible, and BCC will be listed immediately. BitConnect coins are limited to and supplied to 28 million, and there are currently 9.6 million in circulation. This scarcity of supply should create a market demand with the help and support from the community once this new exchange begins operation. We still expect BCC coin to gain its value back, and you can hold your coins in the website wallet or transfer them to a QT wallet. We apologize for this inconvenience, and we're working to get things corrected for this community and platform. Now, I think the community, for the most part, is more naive than the people at BitConnect, because the fact that people will actually believe this was done on purpose. And on the 16th, they valued the token at $363, which is why people got a certain amount of tokens put in there. And now they're valuing the token at another decreased value of $150. So the little bit of money that you were able to get out of the system, they want you to take that little bit of money and they want you to invest in BitConnect X. That is laughable, and people still have hopes for a group of people that just did. That was some real shady shit they did. And that's just what it is. We can spin it any way we want. We can say it was an exit scam, but they just burned a lot of people. And the fact that the community is going to still support a structure like this is where we fail as a community, because they just burnt a lot of people. There are a lot of people who had a lot of money and built up a lot of trust with BitConnect. But the fact that you have a lot of these YouTubers that refuse to accept it for what it is, that's where the mind-boggling comes in at. I don't really like to cover BitConnect, as you can see on my channel, because I feel as though when you invest in something, especially a Hype program, because that's what this is, you automatically count that as a loss, because these Hype programs are not here to make you rich. They are here to make themselves rich. Why do you think these lending platforms lock up your Bitcoin as soon as you put it in there? You're in a loan by default, and then they take months to recover, and it takes them even longer to start up. And that's what the basic things like an internal exchange, anything, and that's not before they lock up and restrict you from withdrawing any type of daily profit. And that's most of these lending platforms now. Most of them will do anything to hold you in for extended periods of time. When a platform says they're going to pay you 5% or whatever, just locking a loan for 90 days, they're not going to be here in 90 days. I'm in a platform right now called Numiv, but we'll talk about that later. So yeah, BitConnect to me is this is a game being played on the community. And when people say it was because of the cease and desist of Texas and all these other states, it had nothing to do with that. First of all, if you read the letters, the people of Texas, the state of Texas, and a lot of these other places, they don't even know how to contact BitConnect or get in touch with them outside of their email. They can't contact, extradite these people, take them to court, or anything. So how was that pressure if they don't even know who you are? That was a ruse. It was a way to bail out of a program. On top of that, Americans are still able to buy into the ICO with a VPN. If anything, you would have just blocked the whole country. And when USI Tech did it, they excluded America and Canada. They didn't shut down their whole platform and system. And then you have BitConnect saying it was because of FUD. BitConnect has been pushing through FUD for the past 2 years, basically. Now all of a sudden it's because of FUD. No, it's because you couldn't pay the capital releases back, which is why you release in your token instead of in Bitcoin. And now you want people to take the little bit of money that they've been able to recover and pay $50 per token. Well, you can take your $150 and you can go and buy Binance Coin or Cost or some one of those other tokens to the other exchanges, or KuCoin, and you can actually ride the value of that up, and it's a lot better. That's just my opinion. So next we're going to move on to Bitserial. Well, Bitserial, that's another investment that I made. I made a couple dollars off of Bitserial. I removed my initial investment, and Bitserial has been basically playing around with the investors the past few weeks, and it's to a point where it's it's laughable. It's really funny. So a Bitserial, what they do, right, is every few days, okay, because they know how the community is, and if you go into the Bitserial group, you'll have people saying Bitserial to the moon. Even if they change a color, people will get all excited, and it's so funny. So what Bitserial does every day, they don't respond to people. They start responding to people after the ICO. People still have coins. Bitserial basically just robs you. It's just what it is. The website is beautiful. It's a really nice website. It looks really good, but there is no internal exchange. You cannot convert your daily interest to Bitserial tokens because they've locked it out, and you can't withdraw. And if you do withdraw, your tokens go into Bitserial's wallet instead of to the exchange. So they're basically like playing on people, and it's not funny, but it is, because I notice a lot of the lending platforms are doing this. It's like they go right behind one another and they mock the community with, yeah, we're going to go to the moon. We are going to make lots of money. Just stick with us and stick with us and just give it time, because crypto is patience and you're just nothing but a weak hand and all these old insults. And it's crazy because the community backs this up. So every few days, Bitserial has been making announcements, right? So the coin will pump up because it was $8. It fell to like 40 something cents. And then it pumps back up to a little over $1, maybe $1.50, maybe even close to $2. A lot of tokens will be dumped. They'll go and dump some tokens, wait a couple days until it falls back down again, and then they'll come make another announcement of 12 hours, everything will be fixed. And Bitserial has been doing this for about 3.5 months now. There has been nothing updated on their website. Their website has changed the template, but other than that, there's been absolutely no updates. You can't convert your money. The only thing you can do with Bitserial is go and play with it on an external exchange like Coin Exchange. You can't do anything else. And don't send any money to Bitserial, because it really is a joke. But that's my update with Bitserial. It's really funny, but if you want to follow them, you really can. But it's not really. I doubt very seriously if it's something that you would want to invest in. But I will definitely keep you guys updated and let you know what's going on with these guys, because they have been making updates as far as like on their Twitter. But their updates, like I said, are promises of updates, of future updates of updates. So yeah. So on to my next one. Well, let's go over here to USI Tech. So basically, USI Tech, I'm in my sister's account that I opened. USI Tech basically have wiped all the dashboards about maybe 3 or 4 days ago. They put up another letter stating that the dashboards and the available balance and everything will be available, will appear again, but it hasn't. So as we said before, hopefully USI Tech will pay us our money, but it doesn't really look too good. It looks like the lending platforms are about to fold and a new string of Hyip programs are about to just hit the table. We don't know what it is, but it looks like the lending platforms are just about going to fold, in the next few months. So yeah, USI Tech is a done deal. It's nothing really going on with these guys. You're basically wiped out. There's no money there, and there's nothing. So yeah, that's it with them. So let's go over to Numiv. So Numiv. Numiv is another lending platform that I got into. I got into about 6 or 7 lending platforms. To be completely honest, I have gotten all of my money out of most of them, well, mostly all of them, except the last 2. And that was because, actually lying, because I got my money, I received my money back off of USI Tech. Just the money that was in there was just interest and everything. BitConnect, I received my money back. The capital release, I wasn't really counting on that. So yeah, I got my original deposit back. Yeah, I did. That's all I was really looking for. I don't really count it as a loss if I got my original deposit back. I know people are counting Bitcoin Satoshis, but I don't look at things like that. I just try to take the easy way out. Let's just say USI Tech, I got money back out of. BitConnect, I got money back out of, even though they did what they did. Bitserial, I took my money out when they had the first initial releases of half of your coins. I took my money out, cashed out when it was $8. So yeah, I'm not at a loss there, but I do like staying updated with them. Numiv, Numiv, I have 3 loans in Numiv, and I only put the loans in because these guys have set the price at $10. Um, they let's go in here and I'll show you. So when you log into Numiv, it's a very generic website. And for the most part, Numiv is very alluring. You know, if you go over to Stocks Exchange, you can actually buy Numiv tokens for about 40 or 50 cents. But the issue is there's no traffic over there, so you can get the tokens cheap. Now, Numiv just made a recent announcement that these guys are unable to get on any of the exchanges that the other current lending ICO coins are on, and that's Coin Exchange and that's Livecoin. We don't really know about Cryptopia, and they don't have an internal exchange. So the incentive is to go over to Stock Exchange to buy the tokens for 40, 50 cents, maybe even $1. You know, because sometimes they run up a little bit, and to transfer them over to Numiv and to put them in a loan for $10 per token. So it looks like you're coming out on top. So what you would do is you go over there, purchase the tokens, send them over to Numiv, place your loan, and you're good. The problem now becomes, how do you cash out? Well, you technically can't cash out. So that's where it starts. Numiv had an internal exchange, but they had a few issues and they've never looked at it again. They never looked twice at it. They never fixed it. They never updated it. They just like left it there. People have been going out and recruiting people to make these loans. And the loans are, all of this is done because of the referral program and the reward system. It's a pyramid. It's like a Ponzi pyramid type scheme. It's like a rotational pyramid Ponzi scheme. You know, it's an admitted Ponzi, or it's just the way that it's set up if you look at it. But the problem is that these guys, they haven't implemented it. They said on the 25th. Now, this is my issue. With all of the interest that has been stacking up for the past month, on top of them implementing the reward system, there is absolutely no way that they're going to allow people to cash out. On top of them not being listed on no other exchanges. So there is no real reason to have Numiv token. There's no utility, there's no value. It's basically a shitcoin. It was a lending platform. It was like, I feel like it was a Bitcoin grab, and they took the Bitcoin, and then they lock you out from cashing out. And I notice a lot of the new lending platforms, they're starting to do that. They're starting to lock people in automatically, so you're unable to cash out unless you cash out into a token that's on an exchange that's worthless. So if you was to go cash out, if I was to do a capital release right now, yeah, I probably would get all of that money back, all of it. I probably would get every bit of it back. But the problem is that if I tried to cash it out, I wouldn't get any money for it because it's valued at 50 cents per token if I was to transfer it out onto Stocks Exchange. The token is worthless. So that's where we're at right now, and that's the issue. Numiv is basically fluffing people and selling people dreams. And because people are so greedy, we have a lot of us coming in here and placing loans, not realizing that you can't cash the loans out. And if you try to, you're going to do it at a major loss. It's the same thing with capital release. If I was to release this $1,340, yeah, I would get that, but I would have to go in and take that $1,340 and convert it into Numiv coins, which are $10 on the website, and then transfer them to Stocks Exchange and sell them for 50 cents. So I'm at a 75% loss. I'm literally, not even a 75%, damn near 100% loss, because I just basically cash them out for pennies when I paid $10 for a token. So that's where it is with Numiv. They don't really update you daily. They don't give you any news. So this probably is a misinvestment. So a lot of my investments, as you can see in the lending space, haven't really been paying out. I don't think any of them have, really, unless you hold on to the tokens, unless they're ERC20 tokens and they deliver them to you and you're able to cash out as soon as they hit the exchange. Other than that, I think like Connect was luck of the draw. I think Devore was a luck of the draw type situation, because outside of those two tokens, there are really no other lending platforms out there that allow people to withdraw their daily profit without an issue. Um, and that's just the way that I see it. I don't think these are good anymore. I just think we've come to the end of this. Now, to talk about something different, we're going to be done with the lending platform from now. Let's go over here and show you we can really make some money at. So lately, I've been throwing my money into a lot of these altcoins and a lot of ICOs. So I've made massive gains off of DentaCoin. If you haven't heard about DentaCoin, and I've also made a lot of money off of a token called Arbitrage, ARTCT token. You can get off Mercatox. It was in pre-ICO for 55 Satoshis. Right now, it's trading at 181. So that's massive profits. You can come over here and take that 5,000 or whatever, come over to CoinMarketCap, and you throw your money into one of these newly listed coins that are around under a penny. And you'll have a better chance of making money off of one of these tokens than you will off of the lending platforms, and you'll see gains quicker and your money won't be locked in. So one of the other ones I'm going to go into is called Self-Key. So Self-Key, I'm going to pull up the website for you a second, let you see. As you can see, it's trading at 4 cents. It was actually a penny a few days ago. So let's look up Self-Key real quick. I don't want to keep you guys, but this is the reason why I've been going into altcoins, because it's kind of pointless to go into lending platforms now because they're all Bitcoin grabs and they're all liars and you can't trust them. And that's just what it is. So Self-Key is your key to privacy. It's a token. The token sale is closed. And let's explain this a little bit. So, Self-Key is a blockchain-based digital identity system that allows individuals and companies to truly own, control, and manage their digital identity and instantly access citizenship and residency by investment, company incorporation, fintech products, token sales, exchanges, and much more. That is the type of program and the investments that we should be looking for. Things that actually change the world. They actually are. You can actually have true application. The lending platforms, like I said, they're becoming so risky. It's not worth it. And if you're going to buy a token, why sit and buy a lending platform token at 50 cents when you can throw your money at something like this, get more, have it on an exchange. You're able to sell it anytime you see fit, and you can just watch the gains. Could you imagine if you threw $1,000 into this at 5 cents and watch it go up to $1 or 60 cents? Nothing but gains. These are long-term investments, and I think these are a lot more reasonable than a lot of the lending platforms, which is why I see a lot of even the YouTubers start to lean away from lending platforms. But yeah, that's just my opinion. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I have a few other videos I needed to get uploaded because it's kind of late. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said, I didn't want to keep you too long. So I'll talk to you guys later, and stay connected.